This is the quintessential modern contemporary garden designed by multiple award-winning globe-trotting garden designer Andy Sturgeon from the UK. The message here is that man can make an intervention with Mother Nature, but he can't conquer her. The multiple roof structures and clever use of space and plants has made this another gold medal winning performance for Andy. Andrew Seckel is an Australian designer who's won his fair share of awards, and he won gold here with this amazing display garden. Now, this is in the fantasy category. It's called Mazouz Garden, and it's all about Mazouz, the Chinese goddess of the ocean. This is basically a giant floating platform. I love the way he's used plants here. These Vanda orchids hanging down off the roof, and get a load of this here. These three big trunks are banyan trees, and they go up, and basically the canopy of the trees are a ceiling on the universe. There is so much creativity and thought in this garden. It is absolutely sensational. Well done, Andrew. Damien Tang is a local designer. I've got to tell you, I just love this garden. It is so clever. Now, it's in the fantasy category, and there's a whole series of fairy tales to be told here, all set amongst very cleverly designed picture frames. They're not really in your face, they're quite subtle, and that's all part of the journey. Now, Damien's a local designer of national parks. He's done an amazing job here. He didn't just win gold, he actually won Best in Show. Andy Ellis and Danny Camo are a couple of Kiwis who won gold last year at the Ellerslie International Flower Show. And now they've won it here with an earth-shaking display featuring these incredible rocks, amazingly made by the same company that made sets for the Lord of the Rings trilogy. They're made from feather light foam. You'd never know it, but they are just so light. This display takes things to a new level with audio-visual aspects and an incredible earth-shaking earthquake, reminding visitors of the Christchurch experience. Sarah Eberl is a UK-based designer that's already enjoyed enormous success at the Chelsea Flower Show. But this particular garden is just amazing. It's called Continental Drift. Now, these strange plates here depict tectonic plates, and they're pushing up against each other. The one that's up the highest is closest to the sun, therefore it's hotter. And those plants have adapted to that extreme condition. As it comes down, you can see lower, the plants become more lush and more vibrant. Right down here, they are really lush, green and healthy, and this depicts the cooler environment for these plants. It is a really clever display, really well thought out, and certainly deserving of a gold medal. Last but definitely not least, check this out. Joe Palomino is a very talented American designer who's won multiple awards at the Philadelphia International Flower Show, and he's created this beauty, the Modernist Garden. It's a classy modern concept that would sit perfectly in the backyard of most Australians' homes. The use of local plants and local materials was most impressive, and his design was inspired by the famous landscape architect Robert Royston. No wonder he won Best in Show and gold for the Landscape Design division. The designer's work here is just incredible. Each one gets $100,000 to spend on their display, so you're guaranteed that the displays are world class, and this show is attracting the best from all over the world. If you really needed a good excuse to head north to Singapore in 2014 during the Southern Hemisphere winter, this has got to be it. You don't want to miss it. It's the Singapore Garden Festival.